Hello guys, Matt here and welcome back to another Reddit video. Yay, yay. It's easy content, alright? When I'm trying to do videos daily, we gotta have a couple in between that aren't quite as sophisticated as the other videos, alright? You just have to put up with it. If you are enjoying your Reddit content here on the channel, please hit a massive thumbs up on this video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you are new and comment down below. What other Reddits would you like me to check out? I actually got banned from my first Reddit this week, so I'm very much in the community now, it seems. Today we are looking at r/convenientcop, which is videos of when a cop was conveniently in the right place at the right time. Okay, so first up we've got, can you read the sign? I mean, I can't hear the sign because your music is far too loud, sir, but right turn signal, no, turn on red. It's very much on red, so you can't go, Mr. Car. There's a police car right there as well. You just wouldn't do that, would you? And lo and behold, gets pulled over straight away. What an idiot. This one is titled, Look Mum, I'm a Gangster. Okay, so what looks like someone about to drive the wrong way down a motorway, and a cop is right there straight away. Literally, that came from nowhere. I didn't even see that cop coming. Where does this cop actually come from? Literally. Yeah, that cop just comes from nowhere. Just happened to be in the queue. Stopped straight away. This one is called Burnt Whilst Burning. So it looks like this guy is literally just spinning his wheels like crazy, trying to show off to his mates, and a cop literally is in the queue next to him and just pulls around and goes and gets him. That's brilliant. It just appears from in the mist. Quality. This one is titled, But I Did Nothing Wrong, Officer. So I'm already looking on here and I think I can see NYPD just on the right here. So this white car here, I believe, is the police car. And I'm assuming something's about to happen. All seems pretty normal now. As people start to pull off, what happens? Oh, what's going on? Okay, so you just tried to turn across 2 lanes to go right. That probably wasn't the best idea when the car that is right next to you is a police car. So yeah, it took me a while to understand this one, but as you can see, like, this guy just pulls across 2 lanes to turn right. Turns out you can't do that. Not when you're next to a police car anyway. Okay, so we've got a fight breaks out between 2 street vendors in Istanbul. A convenient police car shows up and arrests the guy who has a knife. So, for starters, this looks like it's casually in like a news story, which I love. I love it when news stories go to pot. So here they are chatting away. Oh, hello. Mate, he must have stolen an umbrella. Literally bashing this guy with an umbrella. Oh, probably shouldn't have done that. Police car turns up just in time. Gets pulled away. But look at this guy's hand here. Sneaky, sneaky. Tries to put a knife in his back pocket so that no one sees it. But they've noticed it. They've caught him. Guy was carrying a knife. That could have got really nasty. That is literally the perfect time for police to turn up. And he's arrested. Straight in the van. Umbrellas not going to get sold today, dude. You are under arrest for possession of a knife. All because probably you tried to sell your umbrellas a little bit cheaper than you're meant to. And the news reporter guy comes in at the end and is like, can I get any comment? Any comments? Any comments? That is a guy who's dedicated to his job. So it looks like here we've actually got some British roadsters. So next up we have impatient Audi pulled over. So we've got this guy on the right, I believe is in the Audi, the blacked out Audi there. Going down the road, you know, 2 cars in front of him that are going very much the same speed, which is a little bit annoying. So he takes life into his own hands. Just cuts them off whilst going past some traffic lights, and conveniently, here come the cops right behind him, who admittedly also kind of break the same law as he did, which doesn't make any sense whatsoever, but he gets pulled over. Wrong place to try that sort of thing, mate. Now, I think this is the one that I saw online, which led me to this subreddit. It's man attempting to rape a mother outside a police station gets arrested by on-duty cops who happen to be driving by. This is in Brazil, and I'm 99% sure that this is the one that I saw that led me to this subreddit. So let's hope it's good. So you see the guy on the left-hand side here who's, you know, going up to the lady and has kissed her once. And now he's getting a little bit more forceful. She's clearly like taking steps away from him, and he's kind of he's just grabbing her. That's actually pretty disgusting. She's tried to walk away again. He's pulled her this time. Full on pulled her back. And then just as the other guys come over to kind of split them up, and the guy's gone, alright, I'll give it in. I'll get on the bike and I'll go. Cops turn up. And he rightfully gets prosecuted for it, because what a jerk. Like, if you've got to do that to get any action, then you're the wrong kind of person to begin with. This one is simply titled USA Not Too Smart. Look, I didn't need a video to confirm that. So we've got a truck here. It's open at the back. Oh, is that someone essentially using a hard shoulder maybe? Yeah, is someone thinking they could use the hard shoulder to drive down, and the cop just happened to be in the queue. So essentially in England as well, we also have the hard shoulder obviously on the left of a motorway, and it looks to me that that person has tried to drive through the hard shoulder and in turn has been caught out by a cop who was just patiently waiting in the queue. It just goes to show, like, being impatient and trying to get away with things just isn't worth it. Hey up, with this one we've got a full-on news report. So this is a raging Perth motorist tasered on the highway. Road Rage is the title on the news. So let's have a look at what this is all about. Crikey. He's just punching the helmet.
And he was a bit aggravated.
Hold on. Go back to this. Ready?
And he was
a bit aggravated. Right, right. A bit aggravated is someone maybe who is shouting at somebody, is being a little bit verbal, not being the nicest of people towards someone. This is not slightly aggravated. He's punched him in the face.
Officers so desperate to stop the violence, they've forgotten the handrail.
So here, the officers have jumped out the car to stop the violence, and their car's just rolling off down the road. That is brilliant. I love the fact that they didn't take the handbrake off the car, and it just rolls away. See, here's what I think, right? I'm just going to mute this a little bit, right? So, I've gotten annoyed by someone, and I've gotten out my car to go and have a word or whatever. If I'm going to punch them, I'm not punching their helmet. What's that going to do? If anything, all he's done is hurt his hand. That's literally all he's done there. Like, watching stuff like this makes me realise that there are complete and utter idiots out there. Like, what he was doing in the first place made no sense, because all he's doing is injuring himself and not injuring the person he's actually trying to hurt. And then secondly, the police have turned up. When the police turn up, you just go like that. You just stop. Thirdly, the police themselves have forgotten to put the handbrake on the car and it's rolling down the hill. Like, that clip has so many stupid human moments in it. So this one's in Sweden, and it's titled Touching Things You Shouldn't Touch at a Car Meet. Now, I've got a mate who goes to these car meets sometimes, and I know they're just full of idiots because all of his friends are idiots. And I'm pretty sure that this is just going to be people messing around for like literally no reason. What is he doing? He's just punching a light. Oh my days. Out of nowhere, he's just been grabbed. Watch this from the start, ready? Look, he's punching that light. What is he achieving by punching that light? This policeman, who's like 6'7", built like a brick house, just comes and picks him up. That is absolutely brilliant. Yeah, mate, look, I'll punch this light. It'll be well funny. Sir, you're going to come with me. Oh, I didn't do anything. What are you talking about? Oi, get off. What are you doing, man? What are you doing? I ain't touched anything. Promise. Idiot. The next one is cop's foot was in the right place for a nice financial settlement from an entitled internet entrepreneur. So, you know, when I've made it big on YouTube, what do you mean, if? When? This is something that I've got to try and not do. Okay, so he's getting a ticket. Rightfully so. He's parked somewhere he should be parking. He's now gone to move his Ferrari. You know, the policeman's just taken a slight step forward, made sure he's in the way, and he started to try and drive off. Literally, what are you playing at, mate? He's telling him to stop. What on earth's going on here? And he's arrested. Oh my god. So literally, like, he's tried to drive away, and essentially the cop's foot was underneath the car. So now he's gone from trying to avoid a parking ticket, which would have cost what? Maximum, like in the UK, it's like £100 maximum for a parking ticket. He's gone from having to pay for a parking ticket to having an assault charge against him on an officer. Look at him. He gets in his car. He just thinks that he's like above anyone else in this situation. Just tries to start like driving forward. He's been telling him to stop. And then it's like, what are you doing? So he tries to keep going. Cop's then got his foot stuck under the car. Instantly, he's then assaulted a police officer. Let's go then. Let's go. Instantly screwed over. The other guy comes in and is like, yeah, I want a bit of this action too. I'll grab his feet. Instantly, he's gone from trying to avoid a parking ticket to assaulting an officer and getting himself arrested. That just goes to show, with some people, they actually have more money than sense. Why would you try and get away with that? Just take the ticket. You've got a Ferrari. You're an entrepreneur online. You should be able to pay it off. It's not the end of the world. Instead, you've now probably got some sort of driving offence against your name, which ups your insurance on your Ferrari. Probably can't afford your Ferrari insurance anymore, and you've got to sell it. Well done. Okay, this one's in Sweden again. We get a lot in Sweden. Apparently, Sweden's the capital of idiot drivers. And this one is someone runs a red light and crashes right in front of a police car. So here we are driving along. We're coming up to the lights now. This light's just gone green. And that one's gone straight through. Wow. Oh, my days. Hold on. Let's just rewind that just a touch. So you can see here, the lights are red. They're red to begin with, and then they go green. And then as these cars start to pull out, boom, that silver one goes flying. Full on flying. Instantly, police cars on the scene, thankfully. I mean, that Volkswagen's done nothing wrong, but the person in that silver car on the right-hand side, what an absolute idiot. I mean, it didn't look like they were speeding, so it didn't look like they were potentially like trying to get away with it. I think it's just an error more than anything, if I'm honest with you. So if we go back to like 7 seconds in, you can see that it's on red here, and then it goes green. I'm pretty sure this car on the left is just an error. They're not trying to jump the lights, are they? They're just like clearly not very good driver. And it's warranted them in being turned upside down like a tortoise on the back of its shell. And the police car was right there at the scene. This one is USA did not want to wait like everybody else. That seems to be the premise of this. Like, people try and be impatient and just try and get around traffic that they should just sit in and take on the chin. And when they do try and get away with it, that's when they're getting in trouble. For example, I had literally a couple of weeks ago, I was stuck in traffic in Birmingham. I was going to a Jade Bird concert in Birmingham, and we had to go and park at the Bullring car park. There was roads closed, roundabouts closed in Birmingham, so all the traffic had been funneled into the road that I was going on. And in turn made me pretty late. But I was sat in this queue, and like, I wouldn't do any of these things. Because if I had, then one, it would have just caused more problems for the people around me. And two, it probably would have ended up in a crash. And it would have been my fault because I'd have been impatient. Like, I don't understand why people can't just sit there and take it on the chin. So here we are with the impatient American driver. Oh my days. Did you just see that? He just flew past. Replay that. You might miss it. It's on the left-hand side of the screen. That's their hard shoulder. And he's gone. And this cop is right on the scene. Truck gets out of the way. See you later. Off to get him. He is speeding as well. He's full-on speeding. And he's in that traffic. He just got on the hard shoulder. See you later. Like, what an absolute tool. Okay, we have another instant justice for careless driver this time. Not necessarily someone just trying to get past the queues. This is just someone who's a bit of an idiot. Let's have a little look. Oh, wow. What was that about? They just appear on the right-hand side of this screen, look. Boom. Oh, my days. I think they're coming off a slip road, but they just tried to get away with that far too like, tightly. far too tightly. And here comes the police car, right on the scene. Comes in, slows him down, puts him away. That's mental. Look how tight that is. On this right-hand side, literally at the start of this video, that's a slip road. It's coming to an end, and that guy just wanted to get one car ahead. He just wanted to get one car ahead of everyone else. In return, he's getting stopped for, what, 30 minutes whilst the police driver talks to him and gives him a ticket. What is the point? So this is a blatant hit and run, is seen and then pursued by a police officer. I think this is going to be the one to end on. I think this is going to be a bit of a crazy one. Here we are at this crossroads in Brazil again. It's always somewhere like Brazil. Oh! Boom, they've jumped the red light. The motorcyclist has been hit down. I haven't actually seen... There's the police car. Just went top left of the screen now and has gone through. But literally, if I just scroll back here, top left of the screen, police car has just gone through there. He's just jumped the lights. Like, those are the last two cars that should have gone through. The bike starts, boom. It just infuriates me. Like, he's put someone else's life in danger just because he wanted to go a little bit ahead of a red light. It literally is starting to, like, wind me up now. So before I completely lose my mind and get really angry at these stupid people, we're going to finish it there, guys. If you enjoyed this video, please hit a massive thumbs up on it. Comment down below any subreddits that I should go and check out. Subscribe to this channel if you are new, and I'll see you in the next one.